Hey everybody, Goldie here, taking a look at the newest character in WWE Champions. They do this on occasion outside of Hall of Fame month. Occasionally we'll get a weekend Hall of Famer. And in this case, it is Kurt Angle. He is a defensive striker, trainer ability at 26k. Red submission moves do 100% more damage per turn, and red moves start with 2 more move points. We saw Tatanka has that with yellow. If you put him and Kurt Angle on Hall of Fame Triple H with a max moment, sheesh. Link's Hall of Fame, any color moves start with 4 more move points. He does have gears. We will not be showing them in this preview. You will have to stay tuned for the run it back. But with 1 gear, all color moves start with 4 more move points, and with a second gear, multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 5. Again, it does not matter in which order you obtain the gears; it goes by amount. So if you get the gold gear first, you're still only going to get this MP boost. If you get the silver gear second, then you'll get them both. That's how that works. Couple different builds we're going to take a look at today. The first being available at 3-star. The finisher, Angle Slam, 10 MP, deal 264,362 damage, destroy 30 random multiply gems, and pin the opponent. Black 2, the overhead belly-to-belly suplex, 6 MP, deal 147,421 damage, and increase your blue MP by 6. And blue 1, the moonsault, 6 MP, deal 130,351 damage, and choose a 1x4 area, shout out to Gerson, to make into 1 turn countdown gems that will deal 67,000 damage and make 6 random gems into multiply gems of strength 4. What we are going to do here is run double MP trainers, Lawler for blue, Woods for black. If you have the MP gear, so one of the gears, you could do Judgment Day Priest for +2 black MP and a multiply gem strength, and then the new Lex Luger for 2 blue and a multiply gem strength when he's leveled up. That would be the gear build for this, I believe. Trainer wise, I'm using Miz for 15% more multiply gem damage, and Santa Hogan for 2200 flat on the gems. If you have Acro Montez, black moves, he'll destroy an extra multiply gem. If you have Mem Rock, that'll increase your multi-strength again. So in a perfect world, I would have Priest, Lex, and Mem and Montez. My multiply gems would be strength of 7, and I'd be destroying 31, getting a little bit more damage on the finisher as well. For the belt, Fury 2s all day, every day. More importantly, for gem damage builds, this needs to be maxed out and a percentage. And we're using the Z plate. Whenever you make 4 or more countdown gems, increase your gem damage by 50% and reduce your opponent's gem damage by 35% for 2 turns. The logic behind using double MP trainers is that we're going to stack it twice on the first turn. So he doesn't have a choose move. That's the only thing. So this is going to be a lay them out and swipe a black match and hope for the best. But we are going to get 2 stacks of this plate. And then take a black match, load up our finisher. He's going to pin us, but he can't break all of them. And then he decides to break none of them. Thanks, Taker. You're a G. That covers basically the entire board. Got a nice amount of black and blue. So 56k on our black gems. 235 on the multiply. Oh, 4.2 mil. Turn 2. Everything's reloaded. He's going to pin again, so we're not going to be able to stack the plate as much as we want just because the 6-star we have available to us pins like an MFer, so. But we can definitely, he didn't recycle, so we can definitely double stack again. He's going to take that match if I don't take it, so. But I also don't want him to take it because I want as many black gems on the board as possible to increase our damage. Let's go there. And then, not going to hit this right away. Need these to trigger. So, take a swipe. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, and still 235. Hit the angle slam. Destroy everything. If you have both gears, those are multiply gem strength 9. If you add Priest, Lex, and Memrock, that's strength 12. So, a little nutty. But that is one of his builds. Let's go take a look at another one. Second build we're going to take a look at is a slight variation. We're bringing in the 4-star move, which is the crossface chicken wing 6 MP color submission. Choose 8 gems to make into black submission gems and do 157,160 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into multiply gems of strength 8. I am a fan of this build because a free-to-play MLC character benefits it highly. We're using Lawler for blue MP and then Happy Corbin. Multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 1, and blue submission moves do 50% more damage. So these are going to be multiply gems of strength 9, and we're doing 235,740 damage on the submission. I'm keeping with Miz, I'm keeping with Santa, keeping with my belt. I love that the medals are around his neck are bronze, and they just straight up change with the skin that they have on him. So we're going to put those out. Choose 8. So 2-3 matches here. Scatter those out a little bit. So with Corbin, that's multiply of strength 9. Didn't override, and then Corbin will also add to these. So that's 246,000. That's 443,000. Random, but we did land some blue gems as well. So this should be fairly decent. Just over 5 mil. No sells it because he's a 6-star, but should be able to stack again. And then we don't need to worry about charging the finisher. So we can just kind of put those on the black gems that already exist. If you feel like the board is getting too cluttered with that color as well, don't feel like you need to place every single gem, because you don't. It's not going to, be the end of the world. So that's up to 530 now. This should do it then. Just about 7 mil. So that one's pretty straightforward. Drain the MP, recycle, blow up the board, stack the gem damage with the Z plate, and repeat. Let's go take a look at the 5-star move. 5-star move is fairly situational for Mr. Angle here. It's a 1 MP frog splash. Deal 292,379 damage and destroy 20 random countdown gems. The pin bar will not move. I'm not going to show this build. I'm just going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Using your own countdown gems seems very counterproductive. So this would be if you're facing somebody with countdown gems. The alternative would be to just run it like this. And then this is 1 MP. You can hit it every turn. Scatter multiply gems out on the board with the drip plate. But in my testing, this wasn't better than the 4-star with the sub and the countdown and the Z plate. But if you're facing somebody with countdown gems, like a Powerhouse Angle, any of the Judgment Day characters, definitely a build that would be beneficial to that. But I would do the finisher with the frog splash and then the color submission to load the finisher up. But yeah, that's the 5-star move. Like I said, not going to show it because it's very situational. Just going to mention a recommended build for it. So let's go set up the 6-star. Last build we're going to take a look at is available at 6-star. We are running all 3 of the yellow moves. Yellow 1, ankle lock, 6 MP submission, generate 10 random submission gems, and do 157,160 damage for 4 turns. While submission gems are on the gem board, remaining submission gems turn into immobile gems. Yellow 2, the release front suplex, 6 MP. Deal 152,606 damage and choose 2 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gems. That will make 15 random gems into immobile gems on every countdown turn and make 20 immobile gems into yellow gems at the end of the countdown. And yellow 3, the 6-star move, European Uppercut, 7 MP, deal 169,999 damage plus 49,272 bonus damage for every immobile gem. Entourage for this, Kofi for yellow MP, Rocky Maivia for 35% more immobile gem damage. If you have Powerhouse Sammy at his max ability, I believe he goes up to 50 or 60. He would be higher regardless. Powerhouse Hogan, again, if you have him 26k, that gets better. We have 50% from him. Latino World Order Eddie and Mobile Gems doing 50% more damage. So this is doing 115k per immobile gem. For the belt, sticking with the Fury 2s, using the Ronda's jacket plate, whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your yellow and black gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. So all those immobile gems are going to turn into yellow, and the jacket plate is going to boost that. All right, so put the Juggernaut gems out first. Done. That was the most important part. Ankle lock submission. I didn't think to look at my yellow gem damage. It's fine. It's totally fine. We can look now. So that's up to 40. And then immobiles are 59. Hit the uppercut. Just about 4 million damage there. We do need to take a swipe. Now everything will convert. So 2 million. And he's just going to go right ahead and try to pin us, so that's fine. And Juggernauts first, then the ankle lock submission. I set my moves up in order of rarity for previews, not exactly in order of usage. But I would definitely be putting the Juggernaut move ahead of the submission. 4.2. Now he's going to pin us, and this is going to trigger, and we're going to be struggling a little bit here. Or not. Hell yeah. It worked, finally. So there's another 2 mil. So, fairly straightforward. Recycles nicely. The Ronda plate will stack. But that's what 6-star looks like. Let's go ahead and conclude the preview. So that concludes our first look at Kurt Angle, Hall of Fame. Again, he is a defensive striker. Trainer ability at 26k. Red submission moves do 100% more damage per turn, and red moves start with 2 more move points. Links, Hall of Fame. Any color moves start with 4 more move points. He does have gears. Stay tuned for the Run It Back. I will be showcasing what both of these gears do. And he is your trial character this week. So everybody gets him at 5-star bronze. He'll have a tour. You'll be able to earn trial gears to test him out. Let me know what you think in the comments of this video. How do you end up running your trial version? What build are you liking? Any Kurt Angle fans in the house, hit me up in the comments with your favorite Kurt Angle memory. Always love hearing about that stuff in the YouTube section. But thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and you suck! You don't actually suck. It's a Kurt Angle reference. Okay, bye.